So, Namaskar and welcome you all in this special lecture on corporate communication. So, firstly, students, I'm going to tell you about different kinds of unit that is to be uh, maintained, that is to be read, or that is to be studied during this semester. So basically, corporate communication is being divided into four units or four modules. And the first module is related with understanding public relation. And second module is related with public relation tools and techniques. And the third module is related with different approaches related with corporate communication. And fourth module is also related with different strategies of corporate communication. So, firstly, I'm going to tell you about the most important thing about understanding public relation. So, firstly, I would like to tell you some basic aspect about what is public relation and what is the need of public relation and why we are going for public relation. So, these things are very important for you. So, actually, you'll find that nowadays what is happening that in most of the departments you'll find there's a concept of public relation, and you'll find that there is a PRO. It means public relation officer. Public relation officer used to inform, used to manage several things. At the same time, public relation officer also used to make different activities through which he or she is going to maintain the image of the organization or a corporate house. So that's why we can say that as far as public relation is concerned, the public relation is one of the important tool, and this particular tool is very important in order to get or in order to maintain proper image of the organization. So that's why we can say that as far as public relation is concerned, public relation basically it is a kind of strategy, or it's a kind of you can say tool of communication through which we can get some publicity for which we don't have to pay any cost. So that's why it is very important for you. According to the British Institute of public relation is influencing the behavior to achieve objectives through effective management of relationships and communications. So basically, the most important thing, according to this particular definition, is you are going to influence the behavior in order to get certain objectives. And this particular objective is related with image building, crisis management, or at the same time, you are going for various kinds of activities for lobbying. So that's why we can say that in public relation you are having a deliberate attempt, you are having a planning, at the same time you are also going to perform certain thing, and the most important thing that you are taking care about the public interest. So it's not a one way communication, but it's a two-way communication. And that's why public relation is very important for your organization, because through public relation you are going to discuss or disclose about your mission, the kind of service that you're going to offer, and at the same time you are also going to promote certain kind of things. So basically you'll find that through public relation you are going to get free publicity. It's a kind of publicity, it's a kind of systematic distribution of public information about an institution, individual, a project, or an idea or a service. So that is why it's very important for you. So basically, you'll find that as far as public relation is concerned, public relation is different from publicity, because publicity is a part of public relation. But all the kinds of, all the kinds of public relation activities are not publicity, but all the kinds of publicity could be a part of public relation. It is also differ from advertising, because whenever you are going for advertising you have to pay certain amount, you have to incur cost, and you'll find that as far as public relations is concerned, there is not any direct cost involved with particular kind of communication strategies. and you'll find that it's non-personal in nature. So that's why you have to be very careful about it. So you'll find that there are difference between public relation and advertising in different ways. Like whenever you are going to make a strategy, in advertising, basically you want to generate more sell, or your approach is more related with visibility or the kind of thing. But as far as public relations is concerned, basically you are thinking about just getting a proper exposure, or maintaining a relationship, or creating a good image. And as far as target audience is concerned, target audience also differ from time to time, because in public relation you are going to deal with public. It might be internal public also. It doesn't mean that always you are going to talk, always you are going to communicate to only the public who are not from organization. And that's why you'll find that the purpose of public relation is also different. The kind of the way you are going to design a message, it's also different. The media choice, media selection is also different, and according to it you are going to present yourself. So basically, you'll find that as far as public relation is concerned, it is being treated as more as a social, it's a kind of public affair, and which you are going to just adopt, in which you are going to perform certain kind of thing, for which you sometimes you are going for lobbying also. And in lobbying, what you are going to do, you are going to do lobby for a particular kind of cause or purpose. And generally, what happens that as far as lobbying is concerned, in lobbying, sometimes it happens that you are going to convince the officials in order to get some favorable kind of response, in order to get some favorable inputs. And ultimately it happens that after a certain time, the administrator or the policymakers, they used to change certain rules and regulation in the favor of your own company. If it is being done in a proper manner and honesty is there, then there is no harm in using lobbying as a tool of public relation. But there might be chances where you'll find that different person or different people are just indulge themselves in different kinds of illegal activities also. They used to bribe, or they just want to provide something, they want to give gift. So that's not acceptable as far as whenever you are going to just do the profession of public relation in society, the society which is having a kind of influence or impact, and at the same time there is a kind of trust. So you are not going to breach the trust level. So that's why in public relation, whenever you are going to perform any kind of thing, you have to be very careful the way you are going to do certain kind of thing. All the things should be done in a proper manner, and you have to follow certain kinds of norms. Uh, because if you are not going to follow certain norms, ultimately it will affect your image in long run. So you are not going to think about only short gain, but you have also to think about long term gain. So basically, what is happening as far as public relation is concerned? Basically, Edward L. Bernays was the father of public relation, and basically he just tried to concentrate on this particular aspect, that public relations should be done in a proper manner, and in which there are certain principles that which we have to follow. And whenever you are going to make any kind of public relation strategies, you have to just just follow these kinds of principles. You have to do audience analysis, and at the same time you are going to do the job of relationship management. It means that how you are going to manage relationship with the customers, with the public, and with internal public also. And the things that you are going to do is, it is for the purpose of public interest only. It doesn't mean that if you are just thinking about your own benefit only. And the most important thing is that truth. Actually, on the basis of truth, you can connect yourself with others. If truth is missing, then you will find that the kind of bonding will be missing. And it is for the good cause. It is for good deeds. It doesn't mean that you are just going to just consider about only your own benefit. It's a two-way communication. It's a kind of social responsibility for you. And sometimes it happens that public relation is becoming a kind of agent of change. And on the basis of publication strategies, you are able to sustain in the market, you are able to sustain in society, because your image is such which can have a long indelible imprint on public. So the most important thing is that whenever you are going to do any kind of public relation, you have to identify your public. And the most important thing is that there are certain kinds of questions that comes in your mind while you're going to identify different kinds of public, like what's the demographical profile, or psychographical profile, what's the public opinion about the kind of organization that we have. And apart from it, you might have heard about the concept of opinion leaders. And these opinion leaders are very important for us, because these opinion leaders are just are the kind of person who are having a long lasting or indelible imprint on us. So that's why whenever you are going for public relation, you have to think about these kinds of things. And apart from it, you have also to think that how you are going to reach to the public, the kind of the way uh, through which you are able to just reach to the target audience. And there are certain kinds of principles of public relation. These things are related with the stakeholders, or you are also going to consider about the major public, or the kind of thing. And you'll find that as far as public is concerned, there is concept of internal public and external public. So as far as the internal public is concerned, you'll find that there might be a possibility that you are going to deal with your internal employees, stakeholders, you're going to deal with your colleague. But as far as external public is concerned, you'll find that there are external public. And this public are government, there are opinion leaders, media is also one of the external public, general community or specific community or international public. Apart from it, you'll find that there are customers or distributors or suppliers. So there's a proper chain. And after just identifying that on what kind of public you are going to concentrate, you are going to make your communication strategy or public relation strategies. So basically, you find that opinion leaders are also very helpful for us, because they are having the kind of long lasting indelible imprint on us. You might have heard about different doctors, lawyers, or journalists or celebrities who are having a long lasting impact on us. And if you are going to use them, if you are going to convince them, if you are going to provide the kind of information, and in this way you can just create a good image in front of others. So basically, you have to take care about these kinds of things. And you have to follow certain principles. Only then you will be able to survive. So basically, you are going to make different kinds of strategies in public relation. And these strategies are related with the relationship management, in which you are going to maintain proper relationship with the employees, investors, or customers. At the same time, you are also going to maintain and manage a very good relationship with media persons, because media persons are the person who are going to provide you free of cost publicity. And if you don't have the proper relationship with media person, then certainly you are in crisis. So basically, with the help of media persons, you are going to manage the crisis. And crisis management is one of the most important function of the public relation. So whenever you are going to make any strategy is a kind of, it's a kind of planned or designed kind of activity that you want to achieve in a particular, especially in a long term. It's a kind of long term aim, your strategy. And the kind of tactics that you're going to use, it's a kind of skillful or device method used to implement a strategy, the way you're going to fulfill, or you are going to complete your strategy. So basically, that's why you are going for strategic public relations, in which you are going to follow certain kind of thing. You are going for public relation practices, and you are going to achieve certain things. So that's why we can say that as far as public relations is concerned, it has been changed a lot. Earlier, the way we used to perform our duties as far as public relations is concerned is quite different nowadays, because we are living in an era, you can say, and this particular era is, the era, which we can say that it's a digital era. In digital era, the information is being spread in such a way, and especially it's very difficult for us to control the kind of information. There might be some positive information about ourselves, and there might be some negative information also. If you are having a prompt reaction, if you know the system properly, if you are a techno savvy in nature, then you can handle it when in a very effective manner. So that's why you have to just understand the kind of environment in which you are living, and you are going to perform certain kind of thing. And basically what is happening that in different kinds of public relation department and agencies, uh, they used to perform certain kind of things, and their functions are related with analyzing something. At the same time, they also used to advise something, and they are also doing the job of advocacy. So basically, you all have to just keep these things in your mind, that public relation is a kind of activity, it's a kind of profession, uh, which is having a long impact in society, and that's why it should be done in a proper and systematic manner. And you should not think about only short-term gain, but you have to think about long-term gain. Uh, Only then you'll be able to survive. So as far as public relations is concerned, you'll find that there are certain tools of public relations. Basically, we are going to use these kinds of tool in order to get certain kind of benefit, or in order to achieve our objective. Objectives, you can make long-term objective, and at the same time you can make a short-term objective. If you are having a vision, then you can have a kind of long lasting kind of, or a kind of strategy. So that's why you have to keep these things in your mind, that how effectively you are going to manage these kinds of things. These things are very important for you. And these kinds of public relation tools are media relations, as I told you earlier. Because if you are having a very good media relation with the media houses, then you'll be getting free space or free airtime, and these are very helpful for you. You might have heard about the concept of editorials also. In editorial, there are different writers. They are just they are writing in such a manner that different people used to believe on their writing. They used to believe about a product. They used to believe on a particular kind of service. And apart from it, you'll find that how effectively you are going to handle social media, because social media is also becoming one of the important tool of public relation. And nowadays, different political parties, different corporate houses, different departments, even as an individual, different persons are also handling their social media. And through social media, at one particular point they are getting visibility. On the other hand, they are also able to make a kind of image, and the image is, most of the time you'll find that they're positive image. Apart from it, newsletters are also very helpful for us. You'll find that as far as newsletters are concerned, generally we used to publish it for the purpose of just providing others information about certain kind of thing, about our achievements, about our goal. At the same time, if you are having any talent, or any person who is a very creative in manner, you are also going to provide them a platform in the form of newsletters. And brochures and catalogs are also very helpful in this particular kind of thing. You can also organize certain business events, or you can participate yourself in different kinds of exhibitions, or you can have some tie-ups, or you can do the job of some so you can do job for society. So in this manner, you find that as far as public relations is concerned, public relation is really having capability to change the mindset of others. And the most important thing is that how effectively you are going to manage the crisis. And this particular thing is very important for you. Uh, Apart from it, you find that from time to time you are going to organize some press conferences. In press conferences, you are going to invite different media person. You are going to you know provide some valuable information, and if the media persons are having any doubt or any query, then you just try to provide them the kind of information. So it is also a good it's also a tool through which you are going to get some valuable kind of information through media. Uh, if the media persons don't have enough time, or nowadays you'll find that media persons are very busy. So for that purpose, you are going to provide them news release. News release is also one of the important thing, and because in news release, what you're going to do, you are going to provide the information which are related with the event that is being taking place. So that's why you will find that as far as the news release is concerned, uh, after organizing a certain kind of thing or after achieving a particular kind of thing, you're going to release the news. And nowadays you find that as far as news release is concerned, you're going to provide it in a different manner. You can create a website, you can upload different kinds of videos, you can make a dynamic news release, you can make an online news release, and you just provide a certain important kind of thing. And for detailed information, you can send link. So these things are very helpful for you. You can also as far as tools are concerned, you can think about corporate films. You might have heard about the movie, one movie was short movies, Smile Pinky. It won an Oscar for India. This particular movie was just like a promotional movie, or in which there was information about certain kind of activity, social kind of thing. So that's why you'll find that as far as corporate films are concerned, corporate films are also becoming a tool of public relation, and these tools are very important for you. And that's why we have to think about these kinds of things. So that's why we can say that as public relations is concerned, it depends on you how effectively you are going to select a particular kind of tool, whether whether you're going for a media relation, whether you're going for lobbying, whether you're going to organize press conference, whether you're going to just send a press release, or you are going to involve yourself in any kind of activity, or you can involve yourself in uh, some social work. So that's why you have to decide, and the timing is very important for you. You can have some online publicity also nowadays, because the online platforms are very important for you, uh, because you don't have to pay more on online platform. And basically through different kinds of social media, you can just do different kinds of activities. You can organize a public relation campaign, you can involve others, you can create a corporate, you can make a corporate films in this manner, in which you can inform about your your activities. You can inform about the some historical achievement of your organization. At the same time, you can also tell others what sorts of things you are going to do for the society. And you might have heard about house journals also. These house journals are providing a platform for all the internal public, and in this manner, if the employees or internal public are satisfied, then you find that their working efficiency also more. And in this manner, you are going to channelize their positive energy. Sometimes it happens that the kind of annual report that is being made, your annual report is also becoming a tool of public relation. The way you are going to presenting annual reports, the achievements, the and how effectively you manage the situation, these things are very important. And a few organizations are also making institutional advertisements. These institutional advertisements are also becoming one of the important tool of public relation. So that's why we can say that public relation is basically being carried out for the purpose of image building. And you'll find that there is no direct cost involved in public relation. And public relation is one of the important tool for managing the crisis. At the same time, you are also going to perform certain kind of thing. You're going to manage the situation. You are going to manage the customers. You are going to manage public. Uh, and in this way, you are going to create a kind of relationship, the relationship which is having some strong connecting things, which connects us. And that's why public relation is very important for you, because sometimes you are able to manage the crisis effectively with the help of public relation only. So I think that's all for today, and I'm hopeful that this particular lecture will be fruitful for you. And still, if you're having any confusion, then next time definitely I will try to cover that particular thing also. Till then, take care, be happy.